Of it, iconic. Few more iconic, few more talismanic than Lionel Messi. Argentina's first semi-final for 24 years. Few, if any, of these. Holland, the only survivors never to have won the World Cup. Argentina, the last South Americans standing in Brazil. The German juggernaut rolls towards Rio. Which of these will meet it at the Maracanã? Argentina's Independence Day passionately marked 1,000 miles from home. Representing their nations. Dutch players shake hands here in the knowledge that in 8 meetings their predecessors have only lost once to Argentina. It was the 1978 final. The Dutch team, so masterfully man-managed and deployed by Louis van Gaal throughout, is stronger from the outset than it dared dream just a couple of... Germany and who in the final? Holland for the second time running, or Argentina for the first time in a generation? Mascherano from between the two centre-halves. Perez seeking to fill the boots of Di Maria and making a good penetrative-looking start. Messi couldn't fall when West Germany were behind before they'd even touched the ball, but still beat Holland. Or successive finals, Mexico 86 and Rome 90, when Argentina and West Germany respectively did. Shifted forward for Schneider. It's come to Robben. Held up by Zabaleta. Perez. Aimed in for Robben, who is offside. Messi. Higuain. Gonzalo Higuain. Now Messi. He's gone to ground and we'll see. Lavezzi tipped over by retreating De Vrij. Counts. Robben extremely well dealt with by Mascherano. The clearance came to Schneider, who had a snap at it, and it bobbled harmlessly wide. Terrific tackle from Javier Mascherano. Aim forward for Perez, who had his ankle tapped as he threatened to penetrate the penalty area. Turkish referee ideally stationed. Lionel Messi from position A1 for Argentina in a World Cup semi-final. 1,000 flashbulbs. Messi! Sillerson had a good view of it and enveloped it ably. Picked away through the wall, but Sillerson Messi, Perez, Zabaleta's behind Blint here, in towards Higuain. Corner given. De Vrij at the back of Argentina's number 9. Lavezzi with ground to run into here. Lavezzi Too much for Higuain, and nicked clear by Couch. In by Lavezzi, too close to Silerson. Perez. Got it back from Messi. Perez. Corner last off Vla. Rojo with De Vrij. In by Lavezzi. And headed up and over the crossbar. Courageously, you have to say, by the in-dashing Garay, who put his body on the line there. It's a dark, forbidding sort of an evening here in Sao Paulo. Silerson toying with Higuain. And leaving him with a smug smile. Hoisted forward towards Van Persie, who couldn't bring it under his spell. Garay deemed to have got a touch here, let's see. It did come last off Robin Van Persie. Down with one touch, he scored beautifully with another. Mascherano has gone down on halfway, and there's Blint. Robin doing enough to win a corner. That first little feather-light touch from Blint. Schneider. Romero again in front of De Vrij. Blint. And Schneider once more. Up gets De Vrij. Van Persie's offside. Some raised Dutch voice. Sign of an addition to that tally yet, but in by Lavezzi towards Higuain, repelled by Vla. Messi looking to raid again from deep. Cut out again by De Jong. Snatched back by Schneider, snapped at by Zabaleta. Messi exchanging with Lavezzi. Messi left on a heap on the floor. Chaka's got to want a word here. Lavezzi beat to it by Vla, who chose not to put the ball out and might just regret that. Messi looking to weave his magic. He's got a free kick, and the referee has finally gone to his pocket and shown the first yellow card of the evening. Here's Perez. Caught after the ball had gone, free kick given, and a few little displays of hot-headedness to a Lionel Messi free kick inside the last 10 seconds of regulation first half time. In by Messi, and well snatched by Silerson, who had, in any event, been protected by the referee's whistle. To Michelis, Zabaleta. Messi. Now this is dangerous. Rojo. Higuain waiting. And Rojo overhit his cross. Well, between them, they've learnt the lessons of last night. If the first World Cup semi-final was preposterously open, more holes in it than a colander, then this one is chokingly tight. It has been almost without goal-bound effort. For me, it's though Count is going to play left wing back, with Janmaat on the right and Blint one of three centre-halves. Well, there has never, ever been an entirely goalless World Cup semi-final. Extra time to beat Switzerland. And this one could well go to the wire. That is an early second-half challenge on Perez, which is bound to have caught the attention of the Turkish referee. Lint. Kout. Robben. Held it up well and drew the challenge from behind from Demichelis, who himself feels that he's a bit hard done by. Schneider right-footed, Robben left. Whipped in by Schneider and over by Schneider. Here's Messi. Lavezzi one way, Higuain the other. Messi wants to go himself. Vlar saw the danger. Back in by Bilia. Percy. Way by Mascherano. Messi is offside. And Sillerson had come anyway. The alarm of the ricochet was a false alarm. Running at Demichelis. Iron Robben dispossessed by Bilia. Well, Perez. Messi. Oh, what a tackle by Vlar. Really is having a splendid match and an outstanding World Cup. The Aston Villa centre-half. Good ball. And this is Lavezzi. And there's Higuain! Oh! Coming round behind him was De Vrij. Critical intervention. Wijnaldum. Really classy. Here's Robben. Jan-Mat followed through on his challenge. Was penalised for that. It's Bilia who felt it. Kept his studs, went out of the way, Daryl Jan-Mat, which is why I think the referee is right not to book it. Messi caught up by Classy, back by Zabaleta. Messi driving at them again. Still no way past Kout. Lavezzi on the burst. Lavezzi's hit against Vlar. Wide again from Messi. Messi. Tight spot, too tight. Somehow he kept the ball for Perez. Higuain was threatening to get round Vlar. One way or another, it's going to be an Argentina ball. Rojo forward. In by Messi. Yes. By his magical standards, a long way short of ideal. Robben, lovely first touch, away from Rojo. Here comes Jan-Mat, aimed into Van Persie. Was offside actually, but it was better from the Netherlands. Genuine purpose, genuine zest. Neatly done by Perez. Leaving Messi behind, playing it in for Higuain! Who rippled the netting, but from the outside. And there were several Argentinians. Foul on a retreating Blind by Zabaleta. Robben. Palacio. Messi. Rojo! Sillerson saw it all the way. And will... Robben. Suggestion from Demichelis that he was only too glad to go over. So Schneider corner. Eased out by Rojo. Lavezzi couldn't take it. Thundered back forward by Classy to no avail. out. Robben! Iron Robben! No! What a challenge that was! A match-saving challenge on Iron Robben, who finally appeared to have picked his way through, saw the whites of the goalkeeper's eyes, and was only denied by the defensive brilliance and athleticism of Javier Mascherano. Messi. It's stuck to him somehow. Aimed in by Aguero. Janmaat. Wijnaldum. Janmaat offside. And so there will be half an hour more. Each in a way too clever for the other, each too stubborn for the other. Iron Robben walks away with that fixed smile again, in the knowledge that he came closer than anyone to winning it, and right at the end. What a contrast with last night. Tight and tense. Stubborn. Unforgiving. Eyes on the prize. The 14th knockout match at the 2014 World Cup gloves, Tim Krul. Robben weaving his way in and winning a corner. Finding a gap where there really wasn't one. Blint. Nicked back a little awkwardly by Dimichelis. Mascherano swooping up behind him. Robben. Iron Robben! It's well fielded by Romero, pitched in that nasty spot right in front of the goalkeeper. Robben had leant away from Billia. And Aguero. Messi. In again for Aguero. That was tight tackler. Messi. Less inclined to stop. Gathering momentum until Classy gets back to thwart him again. Search for Mascherano, and he has got a free kick. Awarded against Klaas-Jan Huntelaar, to whom he's just about all there'll be time for. Nicked in by Messi, punched by Cillessen. Enough on it. Zabaleta. In by Palacio. Just too far in advance of Aguero. And swept behind by Janmaat. Palacio's ball right into that corridor. A safe, sensible thing at the expense of this corner. Half-time, extra time. Still no goal. And we are 15 minutes away. Argentina have never conceded in World Cup extra time. Holland have never scored in World Cup extra time. Forward by Mascherano. Snatched back by De Vrij. And De Vrij's had an extravagant hit at goal. Well, his disbelieving features when he scored one of the 5 against Spain way back among time, since they either scored or conceded in this competition. Cillessen toying with Aguero. Not since Klaas-Jan Huntelaar's dramatic penalty, disregarding, of course, the shootout against Costa Rica. Not since that late penalty against Mexico have Holland scored or conceded at this World Cup. Kout is pleading his innocence after a forceful challenge on Albiceleste, which was high-ish. Imagine having the car's header away. Nick forward here for Palacio, who headed it gently into the arms of Silerson. The moment of extra time, the chance. Count. Referee plays it on. It's Dirk Kuyt for the Dutch. It wouldn't come to Wijnaldum. Messi. Bouncing off La. Circumventing Kuyt. Messi. Messi's cross. Maxi Rodriguez. Again, little threat to Silerson. Three and a half minutes left. Argentina have threatened a little now. For the first time in 16 years, a place in the World Cup final will be decided from the penalty spot. It'll be the fourth shootout of this competition, and it comes about because Holland and Argentina were just too organised, each for the other. All new to him. Strong, sturdy. The muscular centre-half. What a moment in his life. All force, all will. Vlaar for the Netherlands. Saved by Romero. His moment, perhaps his moment. This is when keepers... For many on planet football, the number one, the man. Messi for sure. There is no occasion too big. Arjen Robben, as he did the other day, is second up for them. And Robben scores with absolute precision. Powerless they watch on. Only two men count now, keeper and striker. Garay! Plenty on that. And they edge closer to Rio today. And third up again now. Wesley Sneijder. Oh, what a save! What a save! And Argentina are nearly there. Aguero scores two. Silerson touched it, but he couldn't repel it. And this is match point. The Netherlands! Have kept it alive. 8 years ago in Berlin is charged with this highly charged moment. It's in, and Argentina are real bound. The South American World Cup has a South American finalist after all. The American arm must roll out its red carpet for its most rivalrous visitors of all. Argentina are set on capturing the big one on Brazilian soil. It is almost too delicious to digest.
Who will it be this time? Müller or Messi? Or so many others? For Holland, so near, yet so far. It comes down to margins in the end, and